This is math lesson part 2 for May 7th, 2020. You will need math page 322, a pencil and an eraser. Now in kindergarten you learned what a rectangle was, and we used to call them door shapes. They're shaped like a door or a bed. But there's a really far better definition for rectangle. This is more mathematical. It's a quadrilateral, 4 sides, that has 4 right angles, meaning 4 book corner 90-degree angles, and the opposite sides are parallel to each other. Now look at this. You might say, that's not a rectangle, that's a square. But wait, it's both. It is a rectangle and a square. It has 4 sides, it's a quadrilateral. The opposite sides are parallel, and it has 4 right angles, like book corners. So it is a rectangle. A rectangle is a parallelogram with, and you finished the definition, 4 right angles and the opposite sides are, explore squares and rhombuses. Now you learned about squares in kindergarten also. The difference between a square and a square is a rectangle, but a square is a rectangle where all 4 sides are the same length. That's what makes this a square. All 4 sides are the same length. The opposite sides are parallel, and it has 4 right angles. That's a square. Now a rhombus also has 4 sides. It's a quadrilateral. It's a parallelogram, but notice it does not have to have 4 right angles. It can. A square is a rhombus, but the definition is a parallelogram, quadrilateral, and all sides are the same length, but they don't talk about the angle size. So a square is a rhombus, a square, and a rectangle. Isn't that crazy? A rhombus is a parallelogram with 4 sides of the same length. A square is a rectangle with, you finish the sentence. The next page, they want you to label which of these 4 names could apply here. Is this a 4-sided quadrilateral? Then you write quadrilateral. Is it a parallelogram with the opposite sides are parallel to each other? Then write parallelogram. If it's a rectangle, write rectangle. If it's a square, write square. You will not use all of these for all of these shapes, but you might use all of these for some of these shapes. That is part 2 for May 7th.